So especially the least square method and linear prediction, the topic from the syllabus of advanced digital signal processing, is basically covering the methodology that has been put forward by the researcher Berg in the year 1968, and that is of course for estimating the power by using the AR parameters, AR standing for the auto regressive here. And this can be viewed as one of the order recursive least square lattice method, that is basically based on the foundation of minimizing the forward and backward errors into the linear predictors here. And along with this basis, it has a constraint that the AR parameters are satisfying the Levinson-Durbin recursion algorithm here. So with this consideration, we move on to start understanding the Berg method for the AR model parameters under the title least square method and linear prediction here. So now in order to have deriving the estimator, let us have the data represented as x of n, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2 and so on up to the length maximum, it is capital N minus 1, as we have started at 0 here. So let us have the consideration of first of all the forward and the backward linear prediction estimates of order denoted by small m, and now they are given as, here we have small x cap of n expressed as minus of the summation k is equal to 1 to m or a suffix m of k multiplied to x of n minus k. So this is the first equation. Next to that, we can also express x cap of n minus 1 is equal to minus of the summation k is equal to 1 to m, the conjugate of a suffix m of k multiplied to x of n plus k minus m here. So here the corresponding forward and backward errors, those are f suffix m of n and g suffix m of n, are defined by the expressions. First one, the forward one, is denoted by f suffix m of n, that is equal to x of n minus the estimate here x cap of n. The estimate is always denoted, the usual practice it is there, by cap over the head of the earlier original representation here. So this is the first equation. And for the backward error, we have a subtraction, and this subtraction is known to be the error here. So g suffix m of n, it is equal to x of n minus m minus the estimate as denoted x cap of n minus m here. So in this representation, the prediction coefficients are denoted by a suffix m of k here, where this k is greater than or equal to 0 but less than or equal to m here, and this small m is having the values 1, 2, 3 and so on up to small p. Now the least squares error can be denoted by this sign eta, and this is equal to the summation n is equal to m, and it is ranging up to the capital N minus 1 for the addition of the two mod square terms here. The first one is mod square of the forward error here denoted by f suffix m of n, and this is added to another mod square term, and this is for the backward error, so mod square of g suffix m of n here. So this is the least squares error that is to be actually minimized by the selection of the prediction coefficient that is subject to the constraint that they satisfy the condition of Levinson-Durbin recursion algorithm here. So it can be given by a suffix m of k is equal to a suffix m minus 1 of k further added to capital K suffix m in multiplication to the conjugate of a suffix m minus 1 of m minus k here, provided k is greater than or equal to 1 but less than or equal to m minus 1, whereas small m is greater than or equal to 1 but less than or equal to small p here. So in the representation of this mathematical expression, here it is the new term that is introduced into the second term of the RHS, that it is capital K suffix m. This is basically A suffix m of m and mth reflection coefficient. So capital K denotes the reflection coefficient in the lattice filter realization of the predictor. So now, if we have the substitution of the previous equations to have performing the minimization of the equation denoted by eta suffix m here with respect to the complex valued reflection coefficient denoted by capital K suffix m. So that time the result can be denoted by, here we denoted by capital K cap suffix m equal to, the numerator is minus summation of n is equal to m to capital N minus 1 for f suffix m minus 1 of n multiplied to the conjugate of g suffix m minus 1 of n minus 1, and this is divided by the denominator. It is represented as 1 by 2 multiplied to the summation for n is equal to m to capital N minus 1, and this summation is performed onto the square bracket that has the addition of the two mod squares. The first one is mod square of f suffix m minus 1 of n, and the second term is mod square of g suffix m minus 1 of n minus 1 here. So the term that we see in the numerator for, of course, m is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on up to p is the estimate of the cross correlation between the forward and backward prediction errors here. Now with the normalization factors as shown in the denominator, you see it is apparent that the reflection coefficient mod of Km should be less than 1, so that the all pole model obtained from the data will be a stable one here. Now let us also note that the denominator is simply the least squares estimate of the forward and backward errors as shown. Now this can be further expressed as, we have the representation capital K cap suffix m, that is equal to, the numerator is minus of the summation n is equal to m to capital N minus 1, and this summation is operated onto the product of f suffix m minus 1 of n multiplied to the conjugate of g suffix m minus 1 of n minus 1, and the denominator is 1 by 2 in the square bracket. The errors are denoted here capital E cap suffix m minus 1, and here we have to the power f, and this is added by capital E cap in the suffix m minus 1, and to the power we have b. So f and b are just representing the forward and backward errors here. So here again we have small m is equal to 1, 2, 3 and so on up to small p here. So the representations into the denominator here capital E cap for the forward and backward. So these addition is an estimate of the total squared error that can be denoted by capital E suffix m here. So in order to have the estimate of the total squared error, it can be given as this particular addition here, and next to that, while summarizing the methodology of this particular algorithm, it is basically making a computation of the reflection coefficient as shown in the previous equation in the equivalent lattice structure, and the Levinson-Durbin algorithm is utilized for obtaining the AR model parameters, and from these particular estimates of the AR parameters we can have the power spectrum estimate represented by capital P suffix xx to the power, here we denote capital B u here, so for the Berg algorithm here, and this is of the function f, as this is the power spectrum estimate, and it is denoted by capital E cap suffix p divided by the mod square of 1 added to the summation k is equal to 1 to p for a cap suffix p of k multiplied to the exponential e to the power minus j 2 pi f k here. So here we have the major advantage of this particular methodology, that is the Berg methodology for estimating the parameters of the AR model. We have basically the three advantages given one by one here. The first one, it results into the high frequency resolution. The second one, it yields the stable AR model, and the third one, it is computationally very efficient here. This methodology put forward by the Berg under the title least square method and linear prediction that we are addressing is known to have several disadvantages also, but most of the time we have to concern with what advantages it has offered, and to look at the same we have to get it selected for the concerned application here. Now several of the modifications have also been proposed to overcome few of the limitations here. The important limitations were basically the line splitting, the spurious peaks, and the frequency biases here. And the least square optimization is performed here on the weighted squared error. And this is denoted by, here we have eta suffix m to the power, we write capital W, capital B, and this is equal to the summation n is equal to m to capital N minus 1 over the multiplication of W suffix m of n to the square bracket that has the addition of the two mod squares. First one for the forward case, that is f suffix m of n is mod squared here, and further added to g suffix m of n mod squared here. So this is when minimized will result into the reflection coefficient estimate that will be provided by capital K cap suffix m, and this is equal to the numerator, here we have the summation n is equal to small m to capital N minus 1 W suffix m minus 1 of n multiplied to f suffix m minus 1 of n multiplied to further conjugate of g suffix m minus 1 of n minus 1, and in the denominator here we have 1 by 2 multiplied to the summation. This is for the normalization. The summation is for n is equal to m to capital N minus 1 for W suffix m minus 1 of n multiplied to the square bracket that has the first term mod square of f suffix m minus 1 of n, and further added to mod square of g suffix m minus 1 of small n minus 1 here. So I think this much of information to address the topic least square method and linear prediction is enough here. Next to that, we can also extend it to the unconstrained least square methodology for the AR model parameters, and we can also conclude it to enter the next thing, that is moving average spectrum estimation methodology here. With certain modification, the unconstrained least square methodology for the AR model parameters can also be done.